Most people have a wrong idea about success. They think it happens overnight, that one big breakthrough, one lucky moment, or one genius idea will change everything. But in reality, success is never about one giant leap. It's about the tiny steps you take every single day. There's a simple yet powerful rule that explains this. The 1% rule, the idea that small, consistent improvements compounded over time lead to massive results. Think about it. If you get 1% better every single day, you might not notice much at first. But over a year, that tiny improvement compounds into something remarkable. At the end of 365 days, you won't just be 365% better. You'll be 37 times better than when you started. That's the power of small, consistent progress. But here's the thing. This rule works both ways. If you get 1% worse every day, the opposite happens. You don't immediately see the decline, but over time, you drift further and further away from your goals until one day, you wake up wondering how you ended up so far off track. Let's take a real-world example. Imagine two people, person A and person B. Person A decides to improve his health by just 1% every day. He starts small, swapping soda for water, walking 10 extra minutes a day, and adding a little more protein to his meals. Nothing dramatic. No extreme diets. No intense workouts. Meanwhile, person B makes tiny negative choices, stays up a little later, eats a little more junk food, skips workouts here and there. Again, nothing extreme, just small, seemingly harmless decisions. For a month, there's no noticeable difference. 6 months in, person A is feeling slightly better, while person B feels slightly worse. But fast forward 2 years, and the gap is massive. Person A has built a strong, healthy body. His energy levels are high, his mind is sharper, and he feels better than ever. Meanwhile, person B has gained weight, struggles with fatigue, and feels stuck. The difference? Not some massive event, not some huge life change. Just tiny daily choices, 1% at a time. The compound effect, why small changes matter. To really understand how powerful the 1% rule is, let's take a simple math problem. If you start with the number 1 and improve by 1% every day, the equation looks like this. 1.01 caret 365 equals 37.78. That means by the end of the year, you're 37 times better than where you started. But if you decline by 1% every day, the equation flips. 0.99 caret 365 equals 0.03. Instead of growing, you shrink to almost nothing. This is why small habits matter. They either compound in your favor or work against you. The power of marginal gains, what we can learn from Olympic athletes. The British cycling team was terrible for over 100 years. They had only won a single Olympic gold medal in their entire history. They were so bad that top bicycle manufacturers refused to sell them bikes, afraid it would damage their reputation. Then, in 2003, a new coach, Dave Brailsford, took over. He didn't focus on drastic changes. Instead, he used the 1% rule, improving every tiny detail by just 1%. He made microscopic adjustments. He redesigned the seats to be 1% more comfortable. He adjusted the cyclist uniforms to make them 1% more aerodynamic. He even tested different types of massage gels to see which helped riders recover 1% faster. No single change made a huge difference, but together, all these small improvements compounded. Within 5 years, British cyclists dominated the Olympics, winning 60% of all cycling gold medals. They went from irrelevant to the best in the world, all because of small, consistent improvements. This isn't just true for sports. It works in business, personal development, relationships, and almost every area of life. Why most people fail at self-improvement? Most people fail at improving themselves because they expect instant results. They go to the gym for a week and see no difference. So they quit. They start a new business, don't make money right away, and give up. The problem is that progress isn't linear. It follows what's called the plateau of latent potential. Imagine an ice cube in a cold room. The temperature is at 28 degrees Fahrenheit, and nothing happens. It warms to 29 degrees Fahrenheit, still nothing. 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 31 degrees Fahrenheit. No change. But then, at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, the ice begins to melt. That last degree made the difference, but all the previous degrees were necessary. This is how the 1% rule works. At first, it feels like nothing is happening. But over time, those small efforts build momentum, and suddenly, success seems to happen overnight, when really it was years in the making. How to apply the 1% rule in your life. So, how do you actually use the 1% rule to change your life? 1. Start small. If you try to change everything at once, you'll fail. Instead, make your habits so easy you can't say no. Want to read more? Read 1 page a day. Want to get fit? Do 1 push-up a day. These tiny actions seem too small to matter, but that's exactly why they work. 2. Focus on systems, not goals. Most people focus on goals. I want to lose 20 pounds. But goals don't create results. Systems do. Instead of obsessing over the outcome, focus on the process. I will work out for 5 minutes every morning. When you build the right habits, success happens automatically. 3. Track your progress. What gets measured gets improved. Use a habit tracker, journal, or a simple checklist to see your small wins adding up. It keeps you motivated, even when progress feels slow. 4. Be patient. Trust the process. You won't see results right away, and that's okay. The magic happens over time. Remember the ice cube. Keep pushing forward, and eventually, you'll hit that breakthrough moment. The truth about success. Success isn't about making huge leaps. It's about tiny steps, repeated consistently. So ask yourself, what's one small improvement you can make today? Because in a year, 5 years, or 10 years, you'll either be way ahead or wondering why you didn't start sooner. The choice is yours.